everyone, it's me Aqua, and today I've brought out Han Solo and Luke Skywalker, the Nendoroids. I also have Leia here so that we can look at them all three at the same time. And I'm just gonna open them up in honor of that trailer dropping recently. Alright, so let's start with Luke, because he's the more recent of the two, Luke and Han. And let's get going. I've had them both for quite a little while. As you can see, they are Nendoroids in the 900s. Okay, and here we go. Ta-da! Oh, I forgot to add. I love how all their boxes are like black and kind of match each other. It's a nice touch. Ta-da! Alright, here we go. Oh no, his arm fell off. I guess that was happening in the packaging, but I will fix that. Oh, he's got a little bit of bubble wrap to protect his hair, I guess. Here we go. I think I'm putting that in right. Cool. So that's in. Plastic is off. He looks so serious. Oh, I wish there was a smiling expression. Mostly because I do think Luke is a more cheerful guy than that. But it's a pretty simple Nendoroid. We've got the Nendoroid himself. Beautifully sculpted. I love the detail on his robe. It comes with an alternate faceplate, a lightsaber. It looks so cool too. This little stone bit that you can put on the corner of the Nendoroid stand, and I believe it goes with this piece, which is his house on Tatooine. Yeah. I think so, maybe not, but the house from Tatooine can also go on the base, I guess. Oh, and it's a tan base, so it'll kind of blend in. And then you get a whole ton of hand parts, including, what's this? I gotta look at the box. Remember what it is. It's his binoculars. And I guess here's, also gotta look at it. I think this is his blaster. And then some fist hand parts and an open hand part. So, pretty simple, but also really adorable. And I kind of want to review them both at the same time. So, here's Luke. Here's Han. Kind of stuck in there, and I don't know why. But, oh my gosh, the background is so cool. I didn't even notice this. Give me a sec, I'll show you. The background is so cool. For Han, it's the inside of the Millennium Falcon. For Han, it's the inside of the Millennium Falcon, and for Luke, it is Tatooine, so that's neat. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going with Han, and Han has two layers here. Alright. And Han, yeah, I'm gonna have to do. There we go. Dramatic pose. And I gotta, there's some tape here that we gotta get off, so that will be happening next. Alright. The tape on this side took forever to get off, but oh no, there's one more tape. That's okay. But it comes with, oh, this is just the case for the base and some extra hand parts. So, let me lay them both out. Can you see? Not really, so I'm gonna do it like this so you can see the important parts. So Han comes with Han himself, a smirking expression, which is so Han Solo, the Millennium Falcon, a blaster, and a headset, which is super cute for when he's actually flying, and a couple extra hand parts. I think they're pretty comparable, but Han and Luke seem to have even more parts than Leia, because she just has the main parts. She doesn't even have R2-D2, and she kneels down to do the pose for, you know, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. But she doesn't even have R2 to do it, but that's okay. So Luke and Han definitely have more parts than Leia. Not as much as you might find in a normal Nendoroid, but they're still super cute. So here are the poses. I decided to put them in first because I didn't feel like changing their faceplates out. I changed out Luke's hand, Han's hands, and put on his little, I guess, headset. And these were so easy to put together. Partially, I think, because they're jointed Nendoroids, so like you can pose pretty much however you want. Because they're the hero, you know, I guess it's not the hero version, but they're jointed Nendoroids essentially, so you can pose them pretty easily. You don't need extra arm parts or anything like that, just extra hand parts. And these were super easy to put together. They move easily. The hair comes off easily. I did test it, like it comes off so easily. Yeah, so these are really workable Nendoroids, and I think that's already like a huge selling point for me. I also just want to say again, the fabric on both of these is sculpted so beautifully. It looks like no matter what position you put them in, it looks like fabric. And that's, I think, what I really like about them. Alright, let's get to some new poses. Okay, so here's the next poses, which I had put Luke with his lightsaber and Han with his blaster. The hands actually hold their different weapons a lot better than they thought they would. See, neither of these hands have pegs and neither of the weapons have pegs. So they're just kind of holding on. It took a little while to get the lightsaber in his hand, but it worked pretty well actually, I think. Like, he's actually holding it, like, I can hold him like this and shake him a bit, and the lightsaber still doesn't fall out of his hand. Han, that's just kind of resting there. You kind of click it into place, but there's nothing else holding it on but his hand itself. So I just think that the sculpt on both of these figures is really, really careful, and you can tell how much patience and how much, attention went into making sure that both of these figures were really solid in what they needed. And it's so cool that they need to, that all they needed was just their hands to hold on, not even like a peg. So I really like these poses. I think that it's just like ready for battle. Han's just like, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna do it. And it looks like they got each other's back. I think that with Leia in it, just all three of them back to back to back, I think it would be a really cute pose. But I don't have three hands. So yeah, I really like this pose. So these Nendoroids so far. Their faces super easy to switch out. I think I'm just gonna do one more pose because I've shown most of the props so far. The only ones I haven't are these, but honestly, you just kind of like put those into the base and you can kind of get the picture. He can step on this. See, that little indent is for his foot, but yeah, I'll show you one more pose and then wrap this thing up. Okay, and here's the last pose I'm gonna do. Luke with his arms crossed stepping up and Han booking it. And the reason why I chose these poses, one sec, is because of this pose on Luke's box, which shows him in this pose standing next to the little house and on the little rock. And which in Han's section shows him chasing after the Millennium Falcon, or at least running towards it. And I thought these were really cute, but I really didn't want to set up the whole bases, so here we are. And I really like, what I really like about these poses is it shows the diversity of poses you can make just with the joints that the Nendoroids have. It's not something that you get to see every day. Not every Nendoroid will have them, and also the fists look pretty badass in these poses, I'm not gonna lie. I also haven't mentioned their hair yet, so I just want to talk about that for a minute. It is beautifully sculpted. Luke's is just so, like, it's so swoopy, and it looks really good. It actually looks a lot like Luke in the movies, except it's just, yeah, it's just a little bit more anime. That's the best way I can think to describe it. But it actually does really resemble his movie version, which I really, really like. And same with Han. It's really swoopy. It looks really similar to what Harrison Ford's hair looked like in the movie, and just a little more anime. I think it's really cute. Yeah, so, and I think that their outfits also are just so true to A New Hope. I think that it looks really nice like this. They clearly put a lot of care and effort into making their outfits look correct for the movie, and I really like them. So let me give you my final review. So all in all, I really like these Nendoroids. I think that they look, all three of them are really true to the characters, even though they're, you know, pretty simple. I think that the outfits look really nice, and I just really like them. They're all pretty easy to switch out, the faceplates and everything, and it all makes sense to switch out. My only complaint would be that there's not a whole lot of parts for any of them, but the parts that they do have, the props that they do have, are really nice. And I think that they all go together really well. Like, the style of the eye painting is all really similar, but, you know, unique enough to be different for each character. The sculpt of the parts and the props that they have are all just, they look like they belong together, which I think is my favorite thing about these Nendoroids, along with, you know, being easy to switch out. And I just wanted to say, I really love Star Wars. I really love the world that it creates. I mean, the worlds it creates. It just is such a fun adventure of a series, and I think that these Nendoroids really bring it out. And I mean, I'm going to show you guys something a little embarrassing, but I think that they definitely do the characters more justice than my three little, the ones that I made out of polymer clay years ago. Yeah. But anyway, that's my review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really hope you liked this video, and I hope this helped you make some decisions. Like I said, if I were you, I mean, I would of course buy it, but if you're bothered by the lack of props, then, I mean, it's up to you, obviously. But yeah, I hope you liked my review. I hope that this kind of like helped you think about if you want to buy them or not, or just give you some entertainment for the day. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care. And this is Aqua signing out. Bye!